Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to show you guys how I make the tic-tac-toe games for Easter. You can also do it for other holidays and stuff like that, like Valentine's Day, and for the summer. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I do that. So let's get started. Okay, so what I do first with my board is I put on this transfer tape to help it when I put it in the laser and it doesn't cause any burns on the actual wood. And then I trim off the edges, like the excess pieces, just so it's not hanging over when it's in the laser cutter. And then I take my scraper and I scrape out all the bubbles, just so it's, good and flat on the actual board and does not lift up when it is cutting in the machine. So here again, like I said, I'm cutting the edges off, trimming them up, and getting the excess tape off the sides. And then I will take my scraper one more time and run it over the board before taking it over to the machine. So that's what we'll be doing next. Okay, so now I have the board in the laser and I am framing it just to make sure that it is going to cut in the right area. And then I have these little tab things that I cut out with the laser to hold down the boards when I am cutting it, so the board does not, flap around, which is great. So I usually put those in the corner and it helps out a lot. So we're going to go ahead and get started on cutting. So that's what's next. Here we go. So now everything is done and I am going to take all this out of here. I'm going to take my little tabs out and pop this out of the machine. And what's great is when everything just falls out like this. It's just, you did a good job. So that is awesome that it all came out clean, and did have one bunny that decided to stay in and it kind of broke, but that's okay. So can always fix that with another one. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to paint these and get them ready. Okay, So right now what I'm going to be doing is painting the bunnies, and I'm going to paint the bunnies pink, and then the eggs are going to be purple. So I'm using this Anita's acrylic paint. I get that from Hobby Lobby. And then the purple paint I'm using is also the brand Anita's, and it's like a lilac color, I believe. So two pretty colors. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start painting on those, and yeah, so let's get started on that. Okay, so I just want to mention to you guys, so with these bunnies and eggs, I do usually add 2 coats to the eggs and the bunnies, just to make sure that it gets a good coverage on that. So yeah, I just want to let you guys know that, that I do add 2 coats to it. I just didn't do it in the video. I didn't show 2 coats, but I do go ahead and add 2 coats to it before sending it to the customer. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pieces of the tic-tac-toe game, and I am going to glue the back side here with the Loctite super glue. You can use any kind of super glue. It does a lot better than I think personally the wood glue. You can use wood glue, but I just feel like the Loctite, it secures and stays in place quickly, and it bonds faster. So I am going to take that, and I just go along the edges of the back here. I just go, like I said, go around the edges like this, and then I also, once I've gotten the edges done, I also put like in the inside, and make sure not to get it on my fingers. Of course, you don't want to glue your fingers. And then I do like these little spots here just to make sure it gets inside like the actual board, like it doesn't, lose its stickiness. So I take it like this, and I make sure it is lined up and flushed on the edges before I go and like before I push it together. So, and I push all around the corners to make sure it's all good and straight, and there's like no crookedness on it. And then I also press on the inside of it too, where I put those other spots of glue, and just to make sure it's all pressed down very very well. And then that's that. So, and I'm going to go ahead and just do the other two.